What is up, everybody? The intro video didn't play for some reason, but welcome to the new studio. We've been working all day getting this set up, so there are still a couple technical things that we're sorting out, but overall, the setup is fantastic. Show him the wide shot, Scotty boy, because Nate is here. He's here. He was late, as in didn't show up until 5:01 and for a 5 o'clock stream, so he thinks he can pull that off now because he lives closer, but it's not.
I'm happy to give you the 2.0s, bud. You can take them.
Shut up.
So.
Well, yeah, no, I think, yeah, it's not like I didn't wire the whole freaking studio.
Also, stream started at 5:11, not 5:00.
Yeah, but it was scheduled for 5 o'clock.
It's almost like I thought that would happen, so I came at 5:01.
We were waiting on you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
what a take. What a take. All right. Welcome in, everybody. We're very happy to have you. Still getting a couple things sorted out. The desk is not done completely, so we're working on the desk. But yeah, it does look pretty cool. Show him Nathan's shot too. Yeah, Nathan's got some stuff behind him. We'll give you a full tour. We're gonna put out a video at some point, just giving you a tour of the studio. But the most exciting part about it is that it's in my house and in my new house in my basement. It's taken them about 3 weeks to build this all out, and it, in my opinion, looks really good. There are some hidden things in there. You have the music going in the background, right? Did you turn that? Okay, cool. Scott doesn't have his headphones. There's a little baby Lego me up there. Look, there's a Funko. You can't see the Funko. Yeah, you can see it up there, right there. There's a Funko of me. Hold on.
We both got Funkos.
Look at that. It's me.
Oh man, she really went to town with the facial hair.
I look like Jeff Saturday.
You do look like Jeff Saturday.
I look like Jeff Saturday.
I mean, who knows you eventually.
Coach the Colts? I mean, I might.
For a month.
I might. All right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. Turn the library lights on, Becca says. My bad.
Yeah.
One on.
Boom.
Sorry about that, Becca. All right, so we'll do a Q&A on this channel. Obviously, look, I mean, I'm very sorry we didn't have a Dynasty video for you this week. We didn't have anywhere to record was the problem. This was like we were trying to move everything over, move all the equipment, and unfortunately, you know, we didn't have anywhere to record at the end of the day. So we will have the Dynasty videos back up next week. So very sorry that we had to take a week off from videos, but we did want to do the Q&A and at least get in here and start answering questions. Who's here in the chat? Let's see. A lot of you guys were here early having full-on conversations in my chat, so that cluttered it up quite a bit. So what's up, Cole? Good to see you. Becca says we're always waiting on Nathan, and that I do agree with. That is definitely what is happening usually, is that we're waiting on Nathan. So it's fine, but that was fine. He got here, right? And so that's all that counts. To be fair, Nathan didn't have to travel all that far to the old studio, only 400 feet underground. That's true. Actually, we did both have to travel very far for the old studio. It sucks. Yeah, the whole squad. Zoe, what's up? Calvin really are first. I'd take the first right now, probably. Yeah, the table's sweet. It's not done yet. The desk isn't done. It also, look at this. I wonder if I can do it on the stream. Watch this, y'all. Full screen me, Scott. Ready?
Oh, shoot. Oh, I thought you were going to move it down.
Whoa. Right oh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
I know, pretty nice.
So we could stand while we do this, but then our camera shots would be weak. So
they would.
We couldn't do it. We can't stand, but I want it on 94. All right, so it's pretty sweet. Congrats! Everybody says congrats. Appreciate you. It looks like everybody's pretty thrilled about this. So the indie teacher salary must have you making bang. You're right. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I feel like it's not as crystal clear as the other studio. Not yet, probably not, because the main shot is wider. But the side shots are. I mean, you'll see it in the videos. The side shots are, I mean, it's all going to be clear. Like, it's just, you know. So, it may not be the most crystally clear, but yeah, yeah, and the lighting also is a part of it. How long ago did that
lens just come in?
The lens I put on the camera?
Yeah.
I put it on like 45 minutes ago. So, we just got it. So,
wow.
nothing is set in stone yet, but yeah, part of it is that we still got to get the, like, so you should see this. I wish I could show people this. This is where we need our PTZ studio cam. Like, I'm going to take a video and drop it in our Discord so you guys can see what we see here. There's Nate. But as you can see, we have like a full like lighting rig in front of us. I'll show you. I'll drop it in the Discord announcements so you guys can see it. But yeah, it's quite the deal. So, all right, let's jump over to stream mode real quick here, Scotty boy, and let's answer some questions. So, let me pull mine up. Nate, you have it up?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Do we have any questions besides team reviews right now? Okay, cool. So I'll drop the link. We will do start sit, of course. It's what we've been doing on the DFF channel. I guess if nobody has questions on this channel, then we'll probably go over to DFF because they typically have questions. But I am going to drop the link real quick. If you would like to get any start sit questions answered, trade questions, things like that. Of course, Dynasty obviously is more than accepted on this stream for sure. But we are going to do team blueprints tonight as well. And so we basically just wanted to get on and hang out and answer your questions and then also, you know, answering team reviews. So Vitch says, might be a dumb question. I'm about to buy the annual Mother Flocker. If I opt in for the extra week free trial, do I get the team review for tonight's stream? No. So if you want a team review on tonight's stream, which we can totally do for any of you guys who end up joining tonight, I would for sure skip the trial. So if you do the skip trial, we got you. We only have 3 in the queue right now. So let's go ahead and go to the queue and we'll start with our first one here.
Yeah, so this is from Cole Whitty, submitted earlier this week, I think on Monday. We've got you today. Coley says, got Genty at the 101, Hampton at the 102, Hunter at the 105, Igbuka at the 107, Warren at the 201. How the heck? It's a 10 team. I guess that makes more sense, but still, ton of value steals here. I know I should down tier from May. I probably should up tier at wide receiver as well. So let's take a look here and let's grade your team out. We have Drake May, McCarthy, and Dak Prescott at quarterback, which I think is pretty solid even in a 10 team. I will probably go ahead and give you like a 7 there, a 6 or a 7. I'll give you a 6 since it's a 10 team. Ashton Genty, Hampton, and then CMC, Charbonnet, Connor, Mixon, Mason Ford at running back is going to be, I think, man, that's probably the best running back room in the league. I'll give you a 9. And then you have JSN, Hunter, Igbuka, Odunze, Diggs at wide receiver, which can be good for a 7. And then Tyler Warren also can be good for a 7. I am going to go well-rounded here. Contend, reload. I could go running back heavy, but CMC is already hurt before the season starts, so that'll be interesting to look at. You do have him as like your proven veteran behind Genty and Hampton. You also have Connor, who you may have to start. You may have to flex Connor now. That CMC is looking to be kind of banged up and injured. But 6, 9, 7, and 7 QB, running back, wide receiver, and tight end. Well-rounded, contend, reload.
Beautiful.
You've basically just you've built to start contending this year, and I think now is the time for you to compete. You got a lot of youth here, a lot of good cornerstones, and I do agree with you. I think we're probably going to want to. You said, down tier from May. I don't think I want you to down tier from May here, actually. I think I'm going to have you move off of JJ McCarthy just straight up. I'll have you move off of JJ McCarthy straight up for another position. And then you can just get a cheap QB3 like Geno or Stafford to complete your QB room, make up for moving off of McCarthy.
Hey, Chaboy, to answer your question, lives are not infinite by default, and so you will need to get the infinite to get have infinite. But if you do the infinite, we will do it live for you. So lives are not infinite by default, but for an infinite, if we're live and you get an infinite, we will do it live on the live stream. So let us know. Let me know if that makes sense.
So looking at your starting lineup right now, we have Genty, Hampton, Hunter, and probably Igbuka in your flex, and then Warren. Half of your starting lineup right now, more than half of your starting lineup is rookies. So I think of all the targets I'm going to have you go for, they're definitely going to be proven guys to pair with your rookie assets so that you can kind of give the time needed for your rookies to develop, get used to playing at the NFL level, and then their production should eventually follow. But as far as every one of your individual rookies, Genty, Hampton, Hunter, Igbuka, Warren, I think all those guys have pretty solid production outlooks as early as this season, and we like their values enough that we're not going to probably highly encourage you to move off of any of them. I would just stick with them, ride them out. This is how you're building for the future, but there are a couple of moves that we can make to get you some of those proven assets. So second move that I want you to make, aside from moving McCarthy for another position, is probably take Diggs and Mixon, and we'll up tier there. Mixon, we don't even know when he's going to start this season, if at all. You can take Jordan Mason and kind of factor him into this equation as well. I would just package any combo of those guys and up tier to get someone that we're more comfortable with, a veteran that we're more comfortable with this season. Other thing I would do is just pivot from Zach Charbonnet. He's a running back 2 right now. And he's obviously going to be really curious. He's a must start anytime that Kenneth Walker is injured. But since you don't have Kenneth Walker on your team, I just don't really have any interest in holding on to Charbonnet right now. I would just move off of him. Unless you get Walker to pair him with Zach Charbonnet, which is another route that you could take. But again, before I give you your targets here, I just want to add this to the strategy points. More than half your starting lineup is rookies. Get some proven vets to pair with them. To raise your production floor this season. So with the targets here, when we're moving off of JJ McCarthy for another position, I'm going to give you multiple running back targets, or a couple running back targets here, and then a couple of wide receiver targets. Proven running back targets, Josh Jacobs, and I'll go cheaper. I will go Alvin Kamara. Wide receiver target, that's a proven guy. I really like Adams right now, and I also really like Sutton.
You'd say the KW owner is a good friend of mine. I could probably make a deal with him.
Try it. I will add that in the comments. If you don't want to sell Charbonnet, see if you can get Kenneth Walker. If you can get a deal like you're saying done, if you can pull that off with your friend, then I would go ahead and try that. I don't mind having Kenneth Walker on my team when you have Zach Charbonnet, so that's good with me.
Good team, Coley.
Mm-hmm. Because essentially that's a proven veteran running back that you're starting every single week, or flexing every single week while Walker is healthy, and probably Charbonnet when he's the running back one there when Kenneth Walker is not healthy. That's a really, really nice flex option to have. Their upside is, 30 points. So really like that a lot for you. McCarthy, other position, Mixon, Mason, Stephon, up tier, Zach Charbonnet, pivot, Jacobs, Kamara, Sutton, Devontae Adams, with the comment of you potentially targeting Kenneth Walker as well. So Cole, I hope this helps you out with this team, man. I love the build of it. I love how you've been able to rebuild this team through rookie draft capital, put yourself in a good position, I think, to even be competitive this season despite the youth of your team.
Appreciate you, Cole. You know that. Obviously in contention for Rookie of the Year. So who knows what's going to happen with that. Question here from Sean. Sean, what's up, man? Sean Hartley, appreciate you, man. Just discovered you guys. Also just started my first Dynasty, but I inherited it. Oh, that's actually interesting. Your Flock Dynasty, would that be ideal for somebody like me? I would say so, yes. I desperately wish that I had something like this when I started playing Dynasty, especially since you just inherited your first team. And then you asked us there's a code. If you use code DOMAIN, yeah. The monthly tier will get you some, like, all the resources on the site. Like, it will get you the Discord. Some of the Discord will give you some of the tools on the site as well. If you do the annual Motherflocker tier, though, we can actually look at the team tonight on this live stream. And we will be able to give you some advice on what we think you should do with it. A lot of times orphans are in a really weird spot. And so, obviously you're just starting, so definitely don't want to push you into anything too early as you kind of get a feel for things, but we definitely could help you out with the team. And so the annual Motherflocker tier is what comes with the free team review. And so, yeah, either one I think would be great for you. They're both great resources, but if you do want to get your team looked at on the live stream, we'd love to look at it, man. So let us know. What's up, Justin? Good to see you, man. Cole says, Rookie of the Year runner-up. It's been a good ride either way. I think we're going to have to announce it soon. I think we're getting close to announcing Rookie of the Year, to be honest with you. So, I appreciate you.
He just likes hanging it over your heads at this point.
Yeah, I want to stop doing that. It's kind of why I want to end it. So, Elijah says, let's go. New studio looks awesome. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, there's some stuff we're still finishing up. Like, you can see in the full screen shot, the desk still needs, you can see the desk is unpainted. Like, that's getting painted tomorrow. The leather on the desk is getting pinned down. It's not pinned yet. And so, still work in progress, but it looks fantastic. I mean, they've killed it. Shout out to all the people who have worked on it for us. Okay. So yeah, Sean, if you have any more questions about that, let me know. Again, I've got the link for you guys to get your team reviewed. If anybody who joins tonight, though, does get a live blueprint on this stream. We do have a trade question here. It's a Dynasty 10-team Superflex start 10, and you would be getting George Kittle for Andrews, Austin, and a third, and you need to take Kittle and you need to run with it, Cade. You need to take Kittle and you need to run with this. Look, I mean, Andrews for Kittle, straight up, obviously, you're looking at the tight end 10 versus the tight end 6. You definitely take Kittle there. I don't know why it has Kittle listed as 117th overall. That's whack. So the rankings have been a little bit bugged on the side a little bit recently. So I'm sorry about that. This is a huge win. Austin and the third are nothing in this trade. And so definitely do this and take advantage of it. So Veach just says, just put my review and appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate you, man.
I was just going to call you out, man. See if you're here.
He is here. All right.
Gotcha.
Beautiful. Okay. Let's
Miki Cheeky.
do this. Miki Cheeky 1, you are up. You did drive to meet me, Denick. That's very true.
Miki Cheeky says, change team to green eggs in Hampton, by the way, if you're looking for his team. Says, hi, guys. Signed up for the Infinite, but I was around for the stream, so why not? Awesome. Why not, indeed. Let's check out your team. This is a 10-team, green eggs and Hampton. You're second in your league, according to the power rankings. Looks like you do have close to an elite value team in your league here. Not him, but he's got, look at this guy.
Yeah,
he has Chase Jefferson in London. He has Bowers and McBride. He has Gibbs. He has Allen. So that's going to be a tough one to beat. But you have a really good team in your own right as well.
So
that guy is literally almost too good for his own good because like you can only have so many of those elite assets in your starting lineup.
I mean, at some point, if you get too good at Dynasty, you end up actually being bad.
I'm just saying that's. I'm literally going to kill you right now.
Why?
Good gosh. You're on my nerves. So
what do you mean I'm on your nerves? What did I do? All right.
Where's Nathan?
Well, frick, dude, you showed up late. All right. Why are you mad at me for that? I didn't show. I was here. I live here. I'm here all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, Tua. It's a super flex, but it's a 10-team start 9. So Caleb and Bryce is like a 5 in that.
I should have recorded a little video every time I beat you to the other studio.
That make you mad?
Which was every single time.
No, it wasn't. That's bullcrap. I mean, I beat you a ton of times, didn't I, Scott? I was there before Nathan sometimes, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Why would he lie?
Right.
It's a 10-team. It's probably a 5. Bijan, Hampton, Swifty, but I never showed up after we were supposed to start a stream, did I? No. See, you can't argue that one. Bijan, this is still very good.
I could have just not done them. That's totally fine. I'm happy to just not do them.
Bijan, Hampton, Swifty, Benson, Najee. I'm gonna say, I mean, you have Bijan, Hampton here.
It's a 7.
It's a 7.5.
It's a 10 team. It's a 7.
So all right, go 7, whatever. Puka, BTJ, Wilson, Igbuka, Smith. I mean, that's an 8, and then Laporta is a 7. So yeah, definitely a well-rounded contend. Reload here. You are definitely contending. Again, it's the problem is you just got a really good team in your league. And so we're going to have some moves for you here. Again, we're not going to try to get in an arms race, and I would leave that as in a comment. Like this is a well-rounded contend reload, Scotty. I wouldn't worry too much about, trying to beat that top guy. I'm not sure I would give him more contending assets, but again, it's just going to be, at that point, it's just going to be, who has a good week in the playoffs and who doesn't. So David says my rankings are all goofed on the Flock website. I know. Sean says, for sure, keep a lookout, signing up now. Don't know how to get notified when you look it over, but yeah, we'll do it. Well, if you stay on the stream, we'll just do it here in a minute. We don't have that many in the queue, so we got you. Yep, as long as you have code domain, you'll be good to go, Sean. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm excited to look at your team, actually. Orphans are interesting. Okay. Moves for this team. So, I mean, you're so well-rounded here. Here's the thing with this team that jumps off the page immediately. I think you have an up tier at running back and an up tier at wide receiver pretty easily here.
Take Smith and Burden, and we up tier at wide receiver.
Smith and Burden.
Yep. Quarterback we leave as is. Tight end we can probably leave as is, unless we wanted to down tier and then go up tier from Swift. You down tier from Laporta to Kittle, up tier from Swift.
Or you take, one of your other running backs or wide receivers and up tier from Laporta to McBride or Warren. That's a pivot. Let's do that.
We'll just pivot.
Let's just pivot. I honestly like that. What time do they play Sunday? 1?
Yep.
And they play the Dolphins?
Yep.
If we lose to the freaking Dolphins.
Oh, we'll lose. Don't worry.
I'm going to freaking lose it, dude.
I can't even think about it. The only thing I'm thinking about is Tyler Warren producing, and the rest I don't give a crap about.
It is funny how you really have really latched on to Tyler Warren. You really like him. I can tell. Like, I think he might be your new favorite player.
Well, I was obsessed with I got to get out of jail for free card here because I was obsessed with him before the Colts drafted him. Like, you remember how much I talked about him. I liked him more than Loveland before.
Yeah, I mean, we both did.
Yeah.
We both had him ranked ahead of Loveland. So.
He was my favorite player to watch in the like towards the end of the season in college football because he literally
was their whole
Penn
offense.
State's offense.
He was their whole offense.
So
I think,
oh my
I don't know.
gosh.
I don't necessarily see that happening with the Colts because I think Steichen's too creative as a play caller, but it's still going to be interesting.
He's too. I want to give the ball to Tyler Goodson as a play caller. That's what he is.
Oh, jeez. Bad memories, dude. I saw a video on Instagram of somebody that was in the stadium.
I don't think it's creative. I think it's just stupid. I think it's like I just don't want to give the ball to my best players. He did it last year with JT. He was like, "You just had 2 runs for 10 yards. Get off the field."
Yeah.
Drove me up a wall. That was part of why JT didn't start very well.
Yeah.
In the season. So yeah, Smith, Burden up tier, pivot off of Sam Laporta, and then what's our third move here to build up running back a little bit?
Take 2 of the guys. Like I don't care. It's just those steps, guys. So
Swift,
like
Swift and Najee.
Yeah, there you go. So I would even be willing to do Swift and Benson. Like Benson has more dynasty value than
other
else, so.
option here. I'm just gonna add in the comments as an idea. You can also look into down tiering from Laporta to Kittle and use the extra value to up tier at running back. That's just something that's possible that you could potentially look into, and I think might be helpful for this team. So as far as targets go, again, you have Bijan and Hampton. They're the guys that you're going to want to be starting pretty much every single week, but I would love to get you a Kamara on this team.
Yeah, just a third guy.
And I would honestly be totally cool if you got like a Chuba on this team too, if you wanted to.
And then
Even a Connor, like actually a Connor, if you wanted to just stick with Benson, you can get Connor. And then the up tier from Devontae Smith and Luther Burden. I'd basically want to get wide receiver 1.
Yeah, I mean, you could try to get to Rome or Tet or AJ Brown.
Don't you worry. AJ Brown is very achievable right now. People are freaking.
Thought experiment.
So,
I'm just gonna go to his keep trade cut thing. This should not happen, by the way. But I'm gonna see if he lost, if his value's done anything since yesterday.
Yes.
And if it's even moved a bit, I'm gonna kill somebody.
Yep.
AJ Brown. Let's look at this. 3, 2, 1.
He's now below Igbuka.
Oh, you are kidding me, you guys.
Yeah, so go ahead and see if you can get him at a discount.
Man.
Some people are freaking about CeeDee Lamb too, which I think is hilarious.
He had 20 points.
Dude, he had 13 targets and 20 points.
He
just
should
because
have had 40.
He should have had 40. Why are you worried about the drops? Like,
yeah, CD's he's gonna be
drops are the most
now.
volatile, non-predictive thing. Have you seen all the split screen QJ CD memes on Twitter?
Yeah, and they're just memes, but like
I know, but legit, like
I'm not worried about CD one freaking bit.
People are freaking.
The last one wasn't even a drop.
I know.
Like
I know. Now
that would have been crazy.
Two of those drops were bad.
Yeah.
But literally, who cares? He's getting the targets, and we already know he's a premier wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
13 targets in the first game of the season. I mean, you should be thinking, why are we freaking out about CeeDee Lamb when we should be literally thinking like Jamar Chase level production this season?
Yeah.
I don't know what else you'd want to start the season. Be happy you got 13 targets. Last bit of advice here: focus on maximizing that flex spot upside, and just getting 1 or 2 more proven running backs.
And then Josh, do you have any questions about that for us, man? I mean, honestly, you've got a really good team here, like we mentioned, and I mean, you've got another good team in your league. But your team's going to be just fine in terms of fielding a lineup. And here's the thing. If Igbuka hits like we think he's going to, if Hampton hits like he's going to, you're going to be in really good shape. So you can use your first midseason, by the way, if you want to go use that and up tier even one more time probably. So, but let me know if you have any questions, though. We appreciate you. All right. Yeah, Daryl, we'll get back with you on that and help you out for sure. Don't worry. All right. I don't think I marked this trade question as complete yet. I will do that. Who should I start flex after AJ's game last night? Yeah, that's very true. So it's Pollard or Worthy. Oh. Titans play the Broncos. Good defense. Oh, Egbuka's there too. Are we going Egbuka, Pollard, or Worthy?
Egbuka, Pollard, or Worthy? I would probably go. Well, let's look at our rankings. Between those three guys, my first thought is I would lean Worthy. We have Worthy, I think, a tier above Emeka Egbuka. Week 1, he is effectively the wide receiver one there.
Yeah.
So I would probably go Worthy as wide receiver 22 for us right now, or Pollard, who we also have as a top 24 running back.
Yeah.
Worthy has actually a pretty good matchup against the Chargers. Let's do Worthy. Let's take the upside shot with Worthy.
All right, I'm gonna give him
Pollard
Worthy
has
here.
a higher floor for sure, but let's go for it with Worthy.
And then Colson, a super message. What is the super message? Free trade question for usernames. Not Luck, just Bucky. Becca's SCG, Dudley, and Denick. Okay. I gotcha. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Gotcha, Cole. Appreciate you, dude. I marked that one. Yep. And I'm going to give it out real quick for Cole and Nathan. I'll let start on the. Again, if you guys do want, we have 2 team reviews in the queue. I think we have maybe one more coming in. So we've got room to do some team blueprints for you. Obviously, full game slate on Sunday. So if you want to get one last look at one of your Dynasty teams, now is the good time to do it before we get into the season. Now, of course, we're going to be doing team blueprints all throughout the season this year, and just reevaluating and trying to figure out which directions to take our team, because the season you really can take some huge value wins. And so, but you want to get one done tonight before the game, we've got you right here. Of course, follow the link. And again, if you do that annual Mother Flagger with code DOMAIN, you do get a free live blueprint as well. So appreciate you guys joining us. Make sure you drop a like on the stream real quick. Nate, take it away, my friend.
All right, so this is Deli's team. This is a 10-man, 12-player keeper. So technically a keeper. Start 8. Running backs are pretty expensive and hard to come by. Not a ton of 2026 draft capital. Missing my second and third. Draft will be 6 rounds. This is CT ESPN as a team name. You are 3rd in the power rankings right now. Looks like you're multiple levels ahead of your league mates. Top team in the league, looking really solid. The one just above you also looks pretty good, but you do not look too shabby yourself. So let's start grading these out. This is a 1 QB start 8 PPR no tight end premium. You are keeping 12. So right now, Burrow and Love in a 1 QB, I'll give you in a 10 team. Between a 6 and a 7. It's Burrow. I'll give you a 6. Brees Hall, Caleb Johnson, RJ Harvey is gonna be like a 5. Malik Neighbors, Drake London, Marvin Harrison Jr., Garrett Wilson, Rashee Rice. That's a 9. And then Dalton Kincaid is a 2 with Kyle Pitts as well. So this is pretty clearly a wide receiver factory. Contend reload. Grades 6, 5, 9, and 2. Looking at your starting lineup, I assume in a 1 QB start 8, you've got 1 QB, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and 2 flex. So your 2 flex spots would be Marv and Garrett Wilson. And then your top 2 running backs would be Brees Hall and RJ Harvey. Your top QB would be Joe Burrow, and then Kincaid and Pitts. You basically are streaming tight end. Number 1 move, package Kincaid and Pitts. And up tier, we're going to go for Kittle as your target there. I'm going to add in the comments, if you cannot get George Kittle on this team, I would move one of Kincaid or Pitts for Ingram or Njoku, and then you ride out the season with one of those guys. I feel better about both of those guys individually more than I feel good about Kincaid or Pitts and riding them out for the season. As far as wide receiver is concerned, I'll add this in the comments. Don't do anything with your wide receiver room. Neighbors, London, Marv, Garrett Wilson, Rashee Rice. Your strength is a wide receiver. Try to keep it that way. Actually, I wouldn't say don't do anything. I'm gonna have you make a move here in a second, but keep your strength at wide receiver and don't go too crazy. Like don't use all that value and just translate it to other positions, other onesie positions. Don't go get like a rushing QB. Don't go get an elite tight end. And then don't go too RB heavy. I like a majority of your value lying at the wide receiver position here. Speaking of Burrow, Brees, Caleb Harvey, Neighbors London, Marv, Garrett Wilson, Rasheed. That's really 9 comfortable keepers there. And then the rest is pretty much up in the air. So, yeah, okay. I was going to recommend some of your keepers, but those are pretty clear.
Real quick for Daniel, he did say, what does getting a live blueprint work, or how does it work? What's the cost? So if you're not a member of the site, live blueprints are like, I think $89 for non-members. But that's why we typically steer people towards the annual Mother Flocker membership, because it comes with a free blueprint, and we'll do that blueprint for you live here, and then we'll also give you infinite blueprint after that. So once you sign up for the annual Mother Flocker tier with code domain, that's when you're going to get the free team review. And so you can either get the a la carte version. Again, it's full price. We think it's too pricey for a team review. That's why we just say get the membership and get everything with the site, and then we'll look at your team, and obviously you get full access to the Discord, full access to us as well. So make sure you use code domain when you sign up, and you'll be good to go. So let me know if that makes sense, Daniel, if you have any other questions, my friend.
Yep.
And to Sean, to answer your question, yeah, season pass, it does have to be the annual Mother Flocker tier. You can upgrade that on the homepage of the site or in the subscriptions tab, but it will let you upgrade. And so still want to get your team looked at. Yeah, you can switch it over, upgrade it, and you'll be able to submit it after that. So.
Look, in a 1 QB format, I pretty much just care about the rushing upside. I would go ahead and just take Burrow, and I would pivot, and I would go get Jalen Hurts. I would go get the rushing upside QB option. They're pretty much value equivalent at this point. If you have to pay a cheap depth piece to get up to Hurts, I'm fine with that. Do it. That's going to be your second move. Third move is going to be a slight down tier from Garrett Wilson. And the reason I'm going to have you do that is so that you can kind of build up running back a little bit more, get some extra help there. So let's down tier from Garrett Wilson. We can go pretty much a couple of levels here. We could go to like T. Higgins and get a little bit of a plus on top. We could go down to Rome Odunze and get a bigger premium on top. Those are a couple of options there. But then I'm just going to give you a nice running back veteran that I would like to put on this team to pair with Caleb Johnson and Harvey while they take a little bit of time here. And probably want to go, I'm going to give you Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is easily the cheapest, highest production upside running back that you can get on this team. I don't think you have to break the bank for a high-end running back. Actually, add that in the comments. You don't have to break the bank for a high-end running back, but just getting a couple of like proven high upside vets to pair with your existing running back room, I think is going to help a lot. Because again, you're expecting to only start 2 running backs. Your flexes are all going to be wide receivers, right? So beyond that, we don't want to down tier too far from Garrett Wilson because we want to keep that strength at wide receiver. So ideally, just get a little bit of extra value on top of like T. Higgins, down tier from Garrett Wilson to T. Higgins. And then you could even look at a potential small down tier or a small pivot from like Breece Hall to James Cook, or Breece Hall to Josh Jacobs, and then work on just getting that cheaper second running back to pair with your top guy. So
holy crap.
Let me know if you have any questions here. What?
Christian McCaffrey didn't practice.
Yeah, I know. You didn't see that?
No.
There are 2 sleeper alerts that came out like an hour ago.
Oh, I don't have sleeper alerts anymore. Turn it off.
So like you said, not a ton of draft capital. You're missing your second and third next year. So again, I think for all intents and purposes right now, you're probably you're going all in this year and trying to go for the win, and wide receiver is definitely your ticket to making a significant run this season in your league. So keep it up, man. Appreciate you sending this in, and let us know if you have any questions or follow-ups on this team.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. We'll send this over to you tomorrow, by the way. You'll find it in the My Reviews page, completed tab. So appreciate you a ton, dude. All right, Veach, you are up. 1 second here. I'm going to record a flock clip. They want to try to do a video, so.
Like right now? Like
they want to do a video before Sunday. Yeah.
Holy crap.
So
okay.
I'll record a clip. The lighting's. Go. So if you're watching, you'll be on the clip, by the way. Shout out to everybody. And you'll get a sneak peek of the of what I'm going to do here. What do I want to say? Well, it's about time to have Sal's funeral, because it doesn't look like Christian McCaffrey's going to play in week 1 after a whole offseason of everybody saying that Christian McCaffrey is healthy. And I'm not going to lie, Sal's kind of going through it right now. And, you know, I'm sure he'll forget about it by the time on Sunday he wakes up, rolls out of bed, and goes to brunch, and then goes and plays pickleball, and then moseys back to where he lives and looks at the scores and sees that football actually happened. But for now, it does look like Sal's pretty upset, and that is kind of devastating. But I will say this, I kind of dodged a bullet because there was part of me that wanted to go at the end of the draft when I was making my selection and pick Christian McCaffrey. Very glad I didn't. What an absolute roller coaster of emotions for Christian McCaffrey and for Sal, by the way, who I can't help but feel a little bit bad for. All right, we'll see if they actually end up doing a video. I think they're going. I mean, I think they said they're going.
Cole Whitty, appreciate your super message. He said also for Daryl and Corey.
Daryl and Corey.
So
which Corey?
Corey Nichols. D Corey.
D Corey.
D Corey.
R Corey.
R Corey.
Okay, yeah. I didn't even know Corey was here.
All right, it's Fitch. He said just finished this 10-team startup last week at the 8th pick. Started 10-team Superflex full PPR. I like my team and the future value, but would love to hear your thoughts / any trade ideas. I've been pushing for Burrow or Mahomes, but no dice yet. Also struggling to decide who to start in my flex this week. Okay, so it's Fitch. I Stock My Neighbors is your third in the power rankings right here.
Thought you were
and
saying
again,
it.
pretty even league. Grading out your team or grading out your roster here, you got Herbert, Penix, and Geno at QB, which in a 10 team is really going to be like a 4.
Yep.
Bijan, Hampton, and then Pacheco Pollard at running back is
8.
going to be good for like an 8. And then you got Neighbors, Tet, Worthy, Golden, Adams, Mooney. That's another 7 or 8.
I'd give it an 8.
And then Njoku is a 2 or 3 in a 10 team.
Yeah.
So we'll go wide receiver factory here again.
Yeah.
Contend, reload. Number one comment for this team as you look to contend this season. You said that you were looking to potentially get Burrow or Mahomes on this team. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying the premium that it costs to get non-rushing upside quarterbacks that, again, their production outlook this season is much more positive. It's much higher than Herbert and Penix, but again, it's not worth the upgrade unless you're getting a rushing QB. So I would not pay the price. You intentionally faded QB for a reason in your startup draft. Keep it that way. Keep it the way it is. In fact, we're going to have you down tier further from, I think, Herbert to another guy that we like literally just as much as him, if not more in terms of his production outlook this season. And we're going to help you kind of build up your skill positions because that's really going to be the main focus here. Maximizing the production upside of your flex spots matters more than maximizing the production upside of your quarterbacks, okay, in a 10 team. So don't sacrifice extra running back wide receiver value to up tier from Herbert to Mahomes or Burrow. Again, caveat always is, the caveat always is, unless you get a steal, right? If you get some crazy value steal to up tier from Herbert to Burrow and it actually ends up costing you like nothing, then by all means go ahead and get Burrow or Mahomes. But more often than not, realistically, you're probably going to have to pay a pretty heavy price to go get one of those guys, and it's just not worth it. So instead of up tiering from Herbert, we're actually going to down tier from him because, again, you already went with the strategy of kind of fading QB, fading that value upside at quarterback. So let's just lean into that and let's go down tier from Baker or down tier from Herbert. Let's go get Baker. At wide receiver, this will kind of enable you to make a couple of moves, I think, to help maximize or raise the floor of your wide receiver room and get, I think, some higher upside options at running back. In a 10 team, individually, I think Pacheco and Pollard and their outlooks this season are fine. I would package Pacheco and Pollard and I would go up tier at running back. In a 10 team, definitely something that I would be doing. So again, if you're going to up tier, do it at running back or wide receiver. Don't do it at quarterback.
Yeah, you don't need to. I like the strategy too. Like, honestly, you're skinny at quarterback, you're skinny at tight end with a 4 and a 3, but having 8s is at running back and wide receiver is where it counts, man. Like,
see how much it would cost to up tier from Njoku to Kittle. It's not a priority move, but something that I always just tell people, like, hey, it's worth probably looking into and seeing what you can get
too.
there.
You could try to package a couple of those guys.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. And then third move here. So we got Herbert down tier, Pacheco Pollard up tier, kind of eyeing wide receiver. I like all your receivers, and you are currently flexing all of them.
So he's flexing Adams.
Yep.
But he has his running backs on the bench. He technically could have Adams on his bench.
Yeah, he could. He's got Mooney on the bench too.
Mooney on his bench.
So we could take. You want to take receivers and package them ups here?
I don't know. I don't love giving up Golden before he plays. I don't love giving up Worthy before he plays a couple games. So maybe give him a Worthy pivot, but let's say like let's put it off into the future until like he plays 3 or 4 games. Because honestly, that's gonna if you really are gonna pivot off of somebody like that, that's when you should do it.
So we move Worthy.
I just think we kind of prolong that if we can.
So pivot or up tier?
I mean, it depends on when you sell them, like who's in that range. I mean, you might end up pivoting. I mean, I don't know.
I'll give you Odunze.
Yeah.
Okay, so Baker. Actually, screw it.
Hopefully, Odunze is still that cheap by then.
Screw it. I'll give you.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
I'll give you Higgins instead because you're down tiering from Herbert. So up tiering from Pacheco and Pollard. I'll give you Henry and I'll give you Kamara as 2 options to look into there. So Baker, Henry, Kamara, and Higgins. The reason I've got Henry and Higgins as targets for you is because you are down tiering from Herbert. Hopefully the extra value there helps you get those upgrades at the skill positions, which should help you again in the long run when it comes to being in a 10 team, having to fight for just the highest production upside possible. This is a start 10, so it's a start 100 league.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the shallowest 10 team I've ever seen, but again, still going to matter here. So let us know if you have any questions or follow-ups on this, man. Happy to help, but appreciate you signing up tonight. And advice just starts here, does not end here. So feel free to reach out to us on Discord, send us a DM, whatever, as you're like looking for trade scenarios and things like that with your league mates. We're here to help you with that follow-up advice as well.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Veach. I'm trying to make sure you didn't have any. Yeah, you have any questions in the chat for us? No. All right. Yeah, Veach, if you have any questions, let us know in the chat. But we appreciate you, man. All right. All right. I'm gonna use you guys for a clip here, real quick, for the Flock League as well. I want you guys.
Did you give the starts of vouchers?
Yep.
To Daryl and Cole?
Trade voucher. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I gave him to Corey and Daryl. Joshua says, "Hey, I got a weird link for the live blueprint. For me, did you just? You could resend. It looks like a YouTube timestamp. That's what it should be. That we'll send you the actual blueprint tomorrow. That we have to get that prepared for you. So you'll have that tomorrow at some point. So see my blueprint Monday, but the live link was broken. I haven't been able to find it on your page. Tuesday. It is probably, unless you got a live blueprint, it was probably because stream mode was on and it shouldn't have been on, so it sent you an alert. And it was just a stray alert, so we probably didn't do it on a live stream. So, that's probably what happened. It was just probably an error message. So sorry about that. I'm going to record a clip. Chat, here's what I need from you. Here's what I need from you, YouTube chat, to participate in the Flock League clip. I need you to I need you to answer this spam in the comments on a scale of 1 to 10. How stupid is Sal for drafting Christian McCaffrey at 5 overall for Saquon and Justin Jefferson?
I probably need to write him a thank you letter for.
You do need to write that. That would be very funny. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid is Sal for drafting CMC over those guys? So here we go. Okay, so we're currently on a live stream. We're currently, talking to our supporters, and we're kind of walking through the Christian McCaffrey news that has been unfolding. Huge news. I have him in some leagues. It's very unfortunate. But really, what I want to ask my supporters is just how stupid is Sal for drafting Christian McCaffrey over Saquon? He had a Saquon Barkley shirt on. How stupid is Sal on a scale of 1 to 10 for drafting Christian McCaffrey over Saquon and Justin Jefferson? Let's see what they say. 10, 7, 9, 6, 9, 11, 6, 8, 8, 9, 8, 9, 6, 10, 8, 8, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 8, 5, 9, 8, 11, 5, 8, 10, 10. Lots of 8s and 10s there, Sal. I hate to be the guy. I hate to be the guy that breaks it to you. But it looks like the viewers of the Flock League don't necessarily think you're. Thanks, guys.
Dylan, stop spamming the chat, dude.
That was funny.
You said it 5 times. Dylan, literally stop spamming the chat.
That's hilarious. Sal is Nathan with.
I know. He's spammed it 6 times.
Better eyebrows.
So stop spamming.
7.
We need it. We're gonna turn on the Nightbot.
All right, you guys rock. Appreciate you. Oh man, Sal's gonna love it. He's gonna love it. Look at this. Penn Station cookie, by the way. Look at that. Huh? They're pretty good. Like, they're really good. I think they bake it with the same dough as they bake their bread. I'm pretty sure. They're very good cookies. All right. I have not refreshed.
SJC, let us know if you're on the stream here, man.
Yeah, he is. Yes.
We got Exist Talk up next.
Exist Talk's up. I see Exist Talk here. What up, Exist Talk?
He's on the stream. It's good.
Yeah. Appreciate you, SJC. Very happy to have you. My gosh, you guys are awesome. So everybody, welcome SJC to the domain family, and we're gonna be happy to look at your team here, my friend.
Welcome to the team.
Okay.
All right, so it's our year is this team name. Here's my domain live league team. Traded Lamb in a second for Saquon, Sutton, and London. Did you just do that? It's actually not half bad. Traded Judkins in a third for Chase Brown and Pearsall. And finally, I traded Godwin, Jones, and... Okay, so, sorry. Traded Judkins in a third for Chase Brown and Pearsall. Wow, that ended up being a win. And finally, I traded Godwin, Jones, and Golden for Chuba and a first. Wow, that was 3 value wins right there. I really like the depth I've gained and think I have a great team. What do you think? Yeah, so it's our year. You are actually... Gosh, 9th in the power rankings? The frick?
Yeah, it's probably because my rankings are screwed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing looks super out. Yeah, it's the quarterbacks. This is Superflex 12 team. Look, it's got Herbert at 63 and Jared Goff at 116. My legitimate, I like Nathan. They're broken. Like it messed them all up. I have to redo them now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move some quarterbacks. Oh my gosh, that is so frustrating, man.
Oh okay, so grading out your team here. It's our year is the team name.
Sorry about that, guys.
Herbert, Goff, and Stafford is a 5. Saquon, Chase Brown, Chuba, Cam Scatterboo, Spears, Hunter is going to be a 7. It's like a 6 or a 7. It's a 7. It's a 7. London, JSN, Pearsall, Sutton is going to be like a 6. And then Tyler Warren is a 7. So this is a well-rounded team. We're going to go contend, reload. Right now you're flexing Chuba and Cortland Sutton heading into the season, which I'm pretty cool with. Yeah, I'm chill with that, bro.
Are you chill with his lineup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chill with that.
I want to make sure you were chill with it.
He's got 2 firsts in 2026. So got some extra draft capital with some of the trades that he made. I think you've done a good job with this team. So all preseason trades, yeah, that checks out. So move time. Let's down tier from Herbert. Down tier from Herbert. We'll go to Bake. You can't do Bake. You can look at Trevor Lawrence. You can look at, again, anyone in that same value range. Just getting a little bit of extra value if you can down tier from him. Saquon, Chase Brown, Chuba. I mean, he got Saquon at such a nice price, honestly. And as a contender, you probably just want to stick with him. JSN's a guy that you could down tier from here. And it might help you get a little more comfortable depth at wide receiver. That's actually something I'm going to have you do. So we're going to go ahead and take JSN. We're going to down tier. And then let's take Pearsall and pivot. We're gonna take Pearsall and pivot. A lot of people right now are super low on Zay Flowers for whatever the frick reason why. I don't know, but I would rather go ahead and take Flowers. Yeah, I know, but
we weren't this low on him.
We pushed him down way further than he should have gone down. So where Flowers fell, I think in our most recent startup draft that we were watching, it was like the 7th round. So
yeah, that's too low.
That is way too low.
I mean, he's still the wide receiver 1 on one of the top 3 offenses in the NFL. Like, he's 25.
Pearsall's upside is Zay Flowers. So
yeah,
you may as well just take Zay
That's
Flowers.
pretty true, actually. Dylan says he's afraid to comment because he might get scolded. Nathan did lash out at you, Dylan. I'm very sorry about that. He's been lashing out at me too today. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to say anything.
All right, so Zay Flowers is going to be your target at receiver. When we're down tiering from JSN, Let's go ahead and do the. Would you rather do Tet or T. Higgins? Higgins obviously lower.
Tet.
We'll do Tet McMillan. And then our third wide receiver target here is going to be.
Hey, Sean.
Hmm.
Make sure you submit your team. You haven't submitted it yet, and it's at this link I just sent you.
Let's go with DK.
He says, I just says he's a Tet guy for sure. Yeah, that's how I am too.
We'll go Baker, Tet, DK, and Flowers. Just focus on getting a little extra wide receiver depth that has flexible upside, and I think we'll be a lot more comfortable there.
Real quick Easter egg for you guys. Can you go back to Nathan's shot for me? If you look behind Nathan, right behind his mic arm, you see a little white folded up jersey right there. Can you took it on full screen for him, Scott? Show them, Nate. Oh, yep. Move the comment. Yep. Now you can't really see it in that shot, but that Puka Nacua jersey right there is signed by Puka Nacua. So that was his August present for me. And then the top one is I'll let you guess who signed that one, but that you can't see it. But can you go full screen? See if it's on the full screen, if I can see who it is.
It says
on the wide shot. You can see it right there. Yeah, that one is also signed, as you can see. So signed Travis Hunter jerseys. So 2 new additions to the Domain Museum. We're very excited about. So shout out to Travis Hunter and Puka Nacua, both friends of the show. All right.
Yep.
Continuing.
Puka Nacua is just. He's officially moved up my rankings, my heart rankings to like wide receiver 1, unquestioned S tier. I literally don't love anyone in the NFL more than I love Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
So
I know. That's why I got you the jersey. I saw it. And I was like, oh, okay. I get that for Nate.
You got his new number too.
I didn't even realize that. I forgot he changed his number.
Because I have a jersey of his at home at 17, but he changed his number for Devontae.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Honestly. I know.
I do love those jerseys.
I feel like it's like the unwritten code though. It's like if you're a rookie, you can't come in and take a veteran's jersey number, and if a Hall of Fame veteran is coming onto your team, you better give him his number.
Yeah. No, it was very nice, Puka. Puka's a selfless guy.
Yeah.
Also, he's retiring when he's 30, by the way.
Yeah.
So, I want to sell him.
I'll invite him to the studio when he retires. But yeah.
All right,
wide
Sean,
receiver definitely going to be our focus here, and then at running back, see if you can like package your low upside depth.
Got a boo-boo and like Spearsy.
To get just higher upside running back options.
Yeah.
To pair with your top guys.
Yeah, I mean, you've already got 3 guys. I mean, at that point, you're literally just playing with flex spot money there.
Right, exactly. We're just trying to maximize these flex spots as much as we can. I mean, while we're on the topic of the conversation, see how much it would cost to up tier from Drake London and Puka.
Okay, well, hold on. Drake London's pretty good.
They're
Drake London should be ranked next to Puka, if we're being honest.
Yes. Yeah.
It's incredible that he isn't. Like, actually. What time is the game tonight? Is
it 8
or 8:30?
Third comment here. Ooh, you're first, by the way. BK Lemmy's first. Okay. Hold your 26 first for now until at least midseason.
8 o'clock.
Just want to stick with those picks for as long as we can so that you can kind of maximize the return you'll get for them. And also, like, you don't force moving off of them if you don't need to, right?
Yeah.
And you'll want those in the middle of the season if you need to make a push. You want those in the middle of the season if your season doesn't turn out the way you think it could and you have to do like an emergency reload. You'll really want those picks. So, all right, man. Appreciate you. Let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. Exist Talk, we love you, dude. And if you have any other questions in the comments, let us know. It seems like you're kind of on the same page as us. So, Dylan says he loves you, by the way.
Love you too, Dylan.
Jay says new studio looks sweet. Dylan did say the curve table's elite. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Again, it's not done. It's unfinished down there. It will look really sweet next week when the lights are on it and it's painted.
Hey, looking at the wide shot,
yeah.
I do think we should darken
banisters,
the bulkheads. Yeah.
Or, yeah, whatever they're called.
I think.
Why do I always call them that?
I don't know. I always forget what they're called too. So.
Okay, we could probably do that. That'd be pretty easy.
Yeah. I mean, we literally have the paint. Look, they did it to this one.
Yeah.
So this will need to be black if we end up widening shots to, I don't know what they'll end up doing.
Shaboy says he bought an Infinite. Anything we need? No, we got actually. You're in the
Shaboy
queue right
PM.
there, man. We appreciate you.
Yep.
So, all right, yeah. SJC, see you. Shaboy got you. Hold on. Did Sean submit his? Do you have Sean's in there yet? Sean, I still don't have yours, buddy.
Are you sure you didn't just link it to my teams?
I sent him the link though. I sent him the link.
Okay.
I want to make sure he's still here. Yeah, Sean, I don't have yours in our queue, so it didn't come through yet. So again, if you follow that link I sent you above, will you go up to that link, Scott? Or if you just go to the bit.ly, just click on the bit.ly for me. So even if you click on the link I just posted, just click on the bit.ly right there. Yep. What, the one I just posted? Yep. Even if you go here and go to the second link, hit the second link, Scott. If you hit the Get a Live Blueprint, right there. Just go through this process and submit to Nathan and I, and you'll be good to go. It'll be free for you. So, did you go through the process? So, link, go through the process for me, Scott. Go back to it. Yeah, click on it again. So, select your team. Just select any league. Just select anything. Click anything. Click a league over on the left. Hit next. No, don't link. Just click one of the leagues below there. There's a bunch of them. Exit out of that. Click one of the links. All the things on the left side. Yep. Okay, now click next. Yep. And then do the drop down. Yep, click one of those teams, any one of them. And then do next. And then right there, it's selected, and you do the drop down box. It should give you one free one, or either the drop down below that, where it says the whiteboard. Above that. Where it says the whiteboard, hit the drop down, Scott. Right under our names, right under our faces. There you go. Yep. Team Blueprint 1.0. It should be free for you. So you went through all that? That's weird. What's your Flock username? Let me know your Flock username. I'll check on it for you. All right. Let's go to the next one in the meantime.
Did you use code domain?
Yeah, did you? Yeah, he said. I think he said he did use code domain. So I'm gonna check for him right now. Just let me know your Flock username. All right, SJC. Assuming you're still here, man. Let's get this thing going. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining up. You've got a 1QB12 team, start 7. So a shallower 1QB Dynasty League here, but it is a 12 team with a PPR. Settings here. The team name on this one is Jacob has a... interesting. I don't know what a mangina is. Jacob has a... Actually, it says mangina, so...
Yeah.
Okay. That was joking.
Oh, you were joking? It's like, really? Okay. All right, cool.
Better than your mom's nuts. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
1QB, Jaden Daniels. 9.
Yep.
Achan, Henderson, Henry. Man. 8.
8.
Puka, Amon-Ra, Jaden Reed, Marquise Brown.
It's a start 7.
The start 7. Okay, so 7. We'll give it a 7. And then
Joku's a 3.
And Joku's a 3.
9, 8, 7, 3. They're well rounded.
Yep.
Your last flex spot right now is Derrick Henry. Comment number 1 for this team: don't make any moves that don't objectively improve the production outside of your starting lineup. This is such a shallow format. It's all about up tiering. Depth doesn't matter. You have a couple of firsts in 2026 and you have 3 in 2027. So that's just a plus. Love the draft capital there. I mean, you're going to be a heavy contender this season, and you are looking to ultimately be like elite value, I think, long term with all that draft capital. So
Hey, Sean. Yeah, I know it's asking for $7 to do the live. Don't do the live. Do the 1.0 and it will be free. So
moves here. Let's go get another running back, I think, and then probably another wide receiver. Basically, just want to up tier here. Depth does not matter in a start 7. Up tier where you can.
Real quick, a couple of you guys asking about Infinite. So I'm checking on a couple of those right now for you, but all the Infinites should have been sent. And so, I'm checking yours, Booty Clap.
We're gonna take Swift.
I don't see his.
We're gonna take Swift Benson. We're gonna up tier. We're gonna pivot off of Jaden Reed just for a veteran that I think is gonna be a little bit more comfortable. Honestly, it's gonna be like a hybrid flex option if you have to put him in / insurance if like Puka Nacua were to go down with injury or something. But I think Devontae Adams would just be a great addition to this team at wide receiver. He's gonna be pretty close to Jaden Reed. Comment number 3 for this team. Feel free to use your own 26 first to up tier. I would not move the other one. So Mr. Underdog is literally last in the power rankings in your league. Not Mr. Underdogs. You got to hold on to that one because that's probably going to be an early pick. Unless someone overpays for that early one, and then you can. But DeAndre Swift, Benson up tier, Jaden Reed, pivot. And then we will do a David Njoku up tier to George Kittle. All these are moves just to maximize your starting lineup upside. Couple of running back target options here. Kamara, if you can't get him, then you can go for like a James Conner or a Montgomery type this year, but probably James Conner. So Kamara, Conner, Adams, and Kittle are going to be the targets that we have for this team. Again, these are mainly flex level moves because you have Daniels, Achane, Henderson, Amon-Ra, Puka, and Derrick Henry. Like your starting lineup for the most part is set. Your ideal starting lineup is set. Now it's pretty much just like getting those guys that any given week you can plug in if you need to. And slash if Travion Henderson starts slow, then you would be plugging Kamara in your lineup if you end up landing him. So let me know if you have any questions on this, man. Happy to help you, but appreciate you signing up and submitting this. This was a infinite, I think. So
yeah, it was. It is an infinite because he signed up. It was his free review, so gets it with the Daniel Blocker too. So appreciate you. We got some questions in the comments. I'm gonna answer here real quick. Just drop the link if you want to get your team reviewed live. But Jeremy says, how do I get a free blueprint? So for Jeremy to get your team reviewed for free tonight, again, annual Motherflocker with code domain. We'll get that done for you. Again, you sign up, it ends up being about $8 a month, but you get all the things that we offer on the site. So you check that out as well. Let me know if you have any questions on that, Jeremy. And then next one here, Pistol P. Can't open my infinite. Still waiting for somebody to respond to my ticket. Yeah, if you open a ticket over on the Discord, we will get to it. We've been swamped this week. It's one of our busiest weeks of the year, and we've been building the studio. I've been doing this like legitimately for 4 days. And so Tom will surely get back with you tonight or tomorrow. We'll get that sent over to you. Appreciate you, man. Elaine says, just upgraded the annual. Appreciate it. What do I do next? Just go through that team review submission process. Again, if you go to the bit.ly I just dropped and go to that second link, it will take you through the process to submit, and then you'll be good to go after that. Let me know if you have any other questions about that, Elaine. Wada's Side Hustle says, when I re-up my annual Motherflocker, can I change the team that's getting infinite? Yeah, you can. Just open a ticket over on the Discord, and we can help you do that. You guys can upgrade your update. As long as you have a Blueprint 1.0 on that team, yes, you can. So if you want to do it on a different team, you should get a new voucher when you re-up your annual as well. Just use that voucher on the team you want infinite for, and then say, hey, I want to switch this to my infinite team as well, and you can do that. So that should be all the questions. Again, if you guys have any infinite, like Booty Clap, I saw you had an infinite thing as well. Just let me just open a ticket. If you open a ticket, we'll check on it for you guys. I don't know why. I can't find yours for some reason, Booty Clap, and I don't know why. So we do need yours. Looks like it's a weird one. Concrete Steak, we got yours. Not Luck, Just Bucky. We got your team review as well, so appreciate you guys. And yeah, Okay, I think.
Are they both on stream? You've been working with them?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, these guys are good. They are good. I wasted my review because I didn't choose live. There's a way to change it. What's your username, Abram? Or sorry, Abraham. My bad. Yeah. Kind of funny.
Cole, appreciate you, man. We will get that over to Dalton for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say. I think you're on here. You're good. You're good to go, man. So appreciate you. All right. Shaboy is up. I think this one is an infinite. This is an all-card infinite, I think. So appreciate you, man. I'm glad you got another infinite. To introduce your team here, take a look at this thing. And again, all you guys who are getting reviews today or signing up, you're going to get your live review done on the stream. And also, we will be sending you the full blueprint tomorrow. Is there any way to change my promo code from flock to domain? Send me, hey, go on Discord, Aiden, and send me by the way, nice name, spelled exactly like my brother's too. Send me a DM on Discord. If you can do that like right now, I can respond to you. So there's the link again for you guys to get your team reviewed tonight. Again, annual mother flocker gets you a free live one. So Shaboy, appreciate you, man. Cooked in my startup draft last month. That's what I loved. It looks like you cooked, dude. While some trades are keeping, you made some trades, keeping all your future picks. Happy with my team. Not super confident running back. I feel like I can consolidate on wide receivers. Thanks, lads. Appreciate the early stream to help me mend my broken Cowboy. Sorry, I'm very sorry. We probably won't give you a CD trade here, man. You're top of your league. We don't typically give CD trades to guys like that. I'm sorry. That sucks. Hey, the encouraging thing, and I think you would agree with this, the Cowboys, I actually took the Cowboys to cover last night.
They look great.
The Cowboys looked fine. Like, their offense looked good.
You took the Cowboys.
The spread was 8.5, and I had Cowboys covering.
Oh.
I also had a bunch of other stupid ones that didn't make my parlay hit, but, you know. I only did it to have fun because I was sitting here with Kyle, and I wanted to hear Kyle's analysis. So, either way, the Cowboys looked better than I thought they would. Their offense looked great. Dak is I mean, it's like this with any starting quarterback in the NFL, but like the difference when he's playing versus when he's not is night and day. Like, they're a really good offense when he's playing.
It was so funny to see him like throw 4 different seam routes.
Yeah.
And like ones that took the receivers' heads off.
Yeah, he was throwing hospital balls there for a second.
Holy crap.
I know.
Dude.
All right, let's start by grading your team here.
You're not going to have anybody left to play with when it's all said.
I know. Let's do this, your boy. A 12-team start, 10 PPR. This is domain rules here. So you got Drake May, you got Brock Purdy. It came out pretty nice here. I'm going to give you a 6 at quarterback.
Yep.
Hampton, Connor, Tyjae Spears, going to give you a 4 there at running back. Lamb, Puka, Higgins, Addison, Downs. I'll give you an 8 there. It's really good. You got Lamb and Puka, double wide receiver start. Really like that. Tyler Warren's going to be a 7. For a startup, these are very high grades, man. I'm going to go well-rounded, contend, reload here. Which is our typical out of a startup.
I would go wide receiver factory. I think that's his clear strength.
Yeah, it just wasn't. Yeah, he has
5 guys as opposed to only 2 at running back. So.
All right, wide receiver factory.
You're flexing all wide receivers. Higgins, Addison, and Downs in your flex. So, really good.
Yeah.
All right, move time.
Okay, so yeah, he did talk about consolidating his wide receivers, but like, let's look at who is he flexing here? Like, who are his
Higgins,
flex
Addison, and Downs. So really probably flexing Juwan Jennings because Addison's out.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like we have the depth on this team.
Are we down tiering from May?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and if anything, I think we're down tiering here still because it is the 12-team start 10.
Yep.
So, all right, we'll down tier.
Down tier from May. I think we'll take if you do want to up tier, since we're down tiering from May, you could take like Myers and Jennings and up tier. I would do that, and I'd be okay with that. And then let's take. I'll just add in the comments here. Get a cheap QB3 like Geno or Stafford to complete your QB room. I need a third move here. Pivot off Addison, go to Worthy. Just do a little.
Yeah, if he's valued that high, then yeah, I'm good.
Even if you have to use a depth piece like Myers or Jennings to do it, I'm okay with that.
I see he has Will Shipley on this team. They were using Will Shipley last night, like first drive type, scheming him up for screen passes, using him.
He was one shifty move away from getting.
That's a really long take of ours, but you remember we really liked Shipley. That was a way back 2 years ago, kind of buried take because he kind of flew under the radar after he went to the Eagles. But he's bigger than I thought he was. I guess I thought he was scrawny, but he's not. He's like 210 pounds. So I thought he looked good, honestly. He's definitely very viable for them. Also, we were right. He's the backup in AJ.
Yep.
So
Worthy, Olave, I'll give you some wide receiver options when we're pivoting off of Addison, up tiering from Myers and Jennings. Drake May, if we're down tiering from him, probably just want to go to like Purdy or Baker. You have Purdy, so let's go ahead and get Baker. And then get you some extra running back help because that's really what matters the most here. And giving you a couple options. Let's go Jacobs and Henry.
Yeah.
And no, we do not have the balls to tell anyone in Dynasty to go get CMC right now at a discount.
Although we did have the balls to do that earlier in the offseason, where we were doing quite a bit.
Yeah.
Which he was way cheaper. I mean, if you flipped him already,
I mean, he essentially doubled in value.
He did double in value.
So
he did, like, legitimately. He was going in the 6th, 7th
rarely
round.
getting him as a target for any people heading into the season because he was getting really pricey.
No, but before the draft, he was one of our most popular targets because he was so often found on the bottom team.
He was guaranteed to go up in value.
Yeah.
Baker, Jacobs, Henry, and Xavier Worthy are going to be your targets here. Other comments on this team. Try to hold your 26 picks until mid-season in case you need to make a push. And then last but not least here, just looking at your team. Maximize that flex spot upside. Keep your strength at wide receiver. Keep your value there. That's ideal. So
Boy, what questions do you have? You got any? I haven't seen anything from you yet. Yeah, CK, we did get yours, by the way. Yeah, Blaine, hey, send me a message on Discord real quick. I'll help you out.
All right, man. Let us know if you have any questions or follow-ups on this.
Yeah, we appreciate you a ton. And yeah, you'll get signed up for Infinite. You should start getting it in week 2. So we just ran week 1. So appreciate you a ton, man. Cole's going to be up next. Yeah, we did get CKs here. And we do have a start sit question. These are new to you. I need to show you how to do these though here, Scott. So this one there's not anything he's asking. There's already filled out. So let's just go through, drop down each position, and let's look here. So starting at quarterback, May or Mahomes. I go Mahomes in week 1. Your second quarterback here, this is the Dynasty, the Superflex League. So second quarterback here, it's May or Tua. I would go Tua, or sorry, I would go May. So let's swap May out there. So yeah, and just move that in. Let's go to your running backs here real quick, are Devon Achane and Kenneth Walker. Your options include Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, who I'm not super high on starting. Your running backs are correct, so we're keeping those guys as is. Wide receivers, let's scroll down there. Amon-Ra, CD, daggone, what a team. And JJ, you're starting all those guys. Okay, so skip wide receivers, go to the bottom here. Wow.
CK, just FYI, it looks like you submitted a 1.0 voucher.
Yeah, it looks like he tipped, though. So he's like $2 away. He tipped $5. Tight end here. So we'll leave it in there. Njoku or Warren? And still going Njoku? It's a pretty high scoring game at Heat, and I would probably go Njoku. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Flex, let's open up
who's it between Njoku and who?
And Warren.
You got to give the benefit of the doubt to the veteran guy.
Yeah. All right, let's open the flex ones real quick. All right, scroll over for me. You've got Igbuka, Aaron Jones, and J.K. Dobbins. You could start Rice. No, I'm kidding. No, you've got the right lineup here, Thomas. This is exactly how I would set it. So you're good to go, man. You can confirm that one, Scott. Appreciate you, man. All right, Blaine, I got you, man. Yep, Sean, we got yours, man. You are on deck, so you're gonna be up very soon. So, and again, y'all, I just dropped the link in the comments. You want to get your team reviewed tonight? Again, what people are doing to get the free review. That's what we're gonna be doing a lot of these free reviews right now. Annual Mother Flocker tier with code domain over on the site. Best time to join because you can get the site tools for the entire season. Plus, you can get all of our Dynasty tools, you can get all of our Dynasty access, and you can get a free live blueprint on tonight's stream, which is infinite blueprint, which means you're going to get a new blueprint on that team every week during the season. There is no deal like that in Dynasty Fantasy Football. You got it, Nate. CK says, sign up for the Annual Mother Flocker. Wasn't sure how to use my free team review. Yeah. Oh, you're good, man. We're going to take care of you. Don't worry. All right, let's get it moving. Not Luck, just Bucky. You are up, my friend.
All right, he says, traded away my first round and second rounder and TJ because I was lacking in tight end. And I also traded for Bucky. Or sorry, you traded your first for a second in Hawkinson. Traded for Bucky, was trying to make some trades happen with Josh or Nakua. What do you guys recommend? Not happy about my running back room, and I likely. And Kirk got updated from Q's to out today. Or from questionable to out today, yes. Okay. So let's look at your team here. Allen, Tua, and Gino. It's going to be like a 6-7.
Dang it. I freaking did it. Frickin' frick. I did that on the video.
Hawkinson. We'll do 7 at QB and we'll do 6 at tight end. Bucky Irving and Judkins is like a 4. And then Puka, Tet, Waddle, Flowers is a 7. So 7, 4, 7, 6. Right now you're flexing Waddle and Flowers. Running back room, like you said, you're not super happy about it. You're gonna have to start Travis Etienne with Bucky Irving.
I think he's.
What's the makeup of the league?
Yeah, can you? Hey Scott, there's a little.
You're second in the power rankings, and this is pretty lopsided. So you're gonna
see the little button right there in the top right corner of this where
we're gonna go well-rounded contend reload.
Yeah, that one. Did you see that?
Oh gosh.
Okay, collapse the team for me real quick.
I didn't know you could do that on stream mode.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the whole league overview right there.
Yeah, that's.
So you've got a good team in this league, but like honestly, you're at the top of this, so you're definitely gonna be contending. All right, you can expand it back. Thank you.
Contend reload. You have good flex guys. I think we can make them a little bit better even. So time for moves.
Okay. Who are his flex guys as it sits? Is Flowers,
Waddle, and Flowers.
And Waddle. I mean, well, can I see the top team? I don't want to get in an arms race, but I also want to see the top team. I want to know how top heavy this team is. Really? Okay. Well, it's my ranking. That his team's better than this. He's got the best team in this.
Unless there's some teams that are way lower.
Because Daniels, I have already moved up. So,
is there a way that you can like toggle over to my rankings? Because I don't think mine are screwy like yours.
No, there's not. I wish I could.
They told us that was going to be done like 6 months ago.
Well, it was when we did the rankings updates. It pushed the bad ones. I didn't do it. I promise I didn't. I had my rankings.
No, not you. I'm saying like to switch over from one creator to another.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
got kind of forgotten about. So all right. Anyways, he's in good shape here. I think. Well, in that case, I think we down tier from Allen here.
Yep.
So let's down tier from Josh Allen.
Okay, so we'll down tier from Allen. I think we will also down tier from Bucky. Down tier from Bucky to like that tier of Kyron JT. And then we will pivot off of Jalen Waddle to a guy that we're a little more comfortable with this season. Like you said, you're not happy with your running back room. And I think the reason, again, is just going to be because of the lack of depth. So we can help with that by making a couple of these big down tiers. Not big down tiers. We don't want to down tier super far. But we want to make sure that the extra value that we're getting on top is helping you like get an advantage at another position that you previously have. So when we're doing a Josh Allen down tier, we'll just go down to Mahomes. You could even go down to Hurts, honestly, if you wanted to. And get a really solid running back on top. Give you JT as a target. I'm also going to give you Jacobs as a target. And then we're pivoting off of the Waddle type. Let's go to like DK.
Yeah, if you get DK, I'm down.
So Mahomes, Taylor, Jacobs, and DK Metcalf are going to be the targets for this team. No, I put it. Comments.
He did say someone in my league has Bowers, H and Gibbs. Figured that would be number one. I mean, it depends on their depth, honestly. But I mean, again, I think you're perfectly fine here. Like, I'm honestly gonna look through the rest of some of the other teams here real quick just to make sure.
Don't undersell Allen when down tiering. Only do it if you get a haul on top of Mahomes or Hurts. Like, I'm looking for pretty much a top cornerstone asset that you can get at a skill position with one of those guys. So like a top 15 wide receiver plus Mahomes, or like a top 8 running back plus Mahomes, right? Don't sell yourself short when you are looking into that. Only do it if it's worth it. Focus on maximizing that flex spot upside as you look to compete this season.
The new social distancing studio is up and running. Yeah, Nathan and I we were sick of being so close to each other.
Yep. And then last thing that I would do here is, we are in the same studio. I mean, you can go to the wide shot if you want to, but you can also feel free to go get some cheaper productive vets. If you like can't really afford to break the bank for some of these more expensive guys, if you can't pull off an Allen down tier to get that extra value, then just make a couple of smaller moves and go get some of the cheaper productive vets that you can plug into your flex spots.
All right. Appreciate you. And if you have any questions, let us know. I know you've been in here, but I Relentless says, I upgraded from a season pass to annual mother flocker. That is absolute raise the type stuff. I didn't know you were an annual mother flocker. That's crazy. You absolutely should be. You should be hanging out with us all year because you're a regular. So appreciate you, man. Submit a team review, man. We can take a look at one of your teams. So, yeah. Elaine, do you have any questions about that? Anything you got? Let us know right now. We appreciate you. Thank you, man. I mean, again, we appreciate you being a member. Make sure you send Nathan and I a friend request on Discord. Anything you need, let us know, man. So, all right. Link's still down there to get your team reviewed. Again, we got a couple options for you, a la cartes, or people who are joining with memberships, or upgrading if you're a season pass holder and you upgrade to the annual motherfucker tier, which means you don't have to pay full price for the membership, but you do get a free team review as well live on tonight's stream. So, okay. All right. Start sit question here. This one's from Dano. Dano, appreciate you a ton. Let's do this. Quarterback. Drop down. It's Penix or Shucks. You go Penix, obviously. Looking at the rest of your lineup here. You got Martin Hampton in your flex. I'm assuming, Dano, that's the one you were asking about. But let's look at your flex options here. Okay, so actually, let's look at. Sorry, I lied, Scott. Wide receiver Terry, Nico, or DK. I think we have Terry ranked over DK this week, right?
I'm sure we do.
So it's basically a matter of DK, Olave.
Yeah, we've got him.
Or Tracy in the flex is what we're looking at here. So DK, Olave, or Tracy in his flex spots.
It would be between DK and Olave. We have back-to-back. Olave is the better matchup against Arizona, but probably a worse situation.
So then it's a matter of Tracy.
I think I go Tracy.
We love starting running backs in our flex spots.
You just raise your floor.
You do.
Big time.
And
I mean, you saw what happened like yesterday. Again, I'm legitimately not trying to make fun of Avery, but you saw what happened with Avery flexing Devonta Smith yesterday in the flock league, and that's just gonna happen. If you have to flex wide receivers, it's what's gonna happen to me potentially consistently with having to flex 2 wide receivers every week. I have to flex Garrett Wilson and I have to flex Marvin Harrison Jr. that's what you sacrifice when you're flexing those wide receivers in a redraft format.
So we'll change that last flex spot there, Scott. We'll change this last flex spot to Tracy. Down, down, down. There you go. Yeah, the Olave one, we'll change it to Tracy. And then we'll submit that, so. Ireland says, do I submit a live team blueprint or team blueprint 1.0? Just do the one that's free. You just upgraded, man, so we appreciate you. Yeah. Shoemaker says, having football again tonight is a wonderful feeling. I'm starting to actually, like, I'm not full screen here. Can you full screen me?
I was so happy last night.
I was also very happy, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I'm starting to feel sick because of Martin Hampton. Like, if he doesn't, like, do well tonight, I think I'm going to throw up. Like,
he'll be fine.
No, I'm not going to be fine.
He'll get plenty of volume.
Like, I think he's starting. I think after all that.
Yeah, he's starting.
Yeah, well, somebody said that he. We can still fist bump. Somebody said that he wasn't on the stream and then I crashed out. And then Rich Eisen said that Jim Harbaugh told him that Martin Hampton was starting. So I think he is starting, but.
If he gets him all the way to like the 10-yard line inside the 10, and then they just bring in big old Cyclops Najee.
I will kill somebody. I'm not kidding. I'll kill somebody.
That would be hilarious.
That would not be funny.
What I would be, honestly, if I were you, what I'd be worried about the most is if it's a really low scoring.
Because I have Mahomes too.
Yeah.
Frick! I want it to be a shootout so bad. If it's a shootout, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I have a hard time seeing it being a shootout with
what's the
Chiefs defense.
What's the Vegas line for this week?
Now, the Chargers have a really poor defense. Like they're okay, not poor.
No,
they have a very average defense.
It's mediocre
but their talent is so low. So, anyways, I think it could be a low scoring game. But
the over/under is 44.5 points, and so that's pretty low.
That sounds about right.
The only one that's lower, the only ones that are lower than that this week are like the Vegas New England game, Steelers Jets game, Cardinals Saints game, Broncos Titans game. So it's middle of the road in terms of points this week, but because but the Bears Vikings game's the same. So, but yeah, I would like that to be higher. Woof. I'm nervous, guys. Just that's interesting. The place they're playing is called Corinthians Arena.
You're not allowed to be nervous. I'm literally starting Caleb Johnson in my RB2 spot. So.
Yeah, but you don't understand though. If I lose to you and you started Caleb Johnson in your RB2 spot, I'm not talking ever again. Like I'm just gonna have to. What's the thing in Hunger Games where they cut your tongue out? What's it called?
Oh,
it has an accent. It has an accent.
Yeah, it's like an Avix or something.
I thought it was Avix. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to become one of those.
That would be really funny because
I will kill.
I literally said like in the Flock League stream.
Avox. Like, that's right. Avox.
I'm not winning this.
We're such idiots. It's literally Avox. VOX. It's in the word. We are so stupid, dude. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's super creative.
I'm gonna have to be an Avox if I lose to you this week. I'm just telling you right now. So.
All right. Well.
Yeah, Cole. My Dynasty rankings are effed up. So.
Prepare to not speak.
Blind Archer just renewed. Blind Archer, is that your second or your third? I don't remember, but we appreciate you. Welcome back. Make sure you get your team review in as well, my friend. We're happy to look at it for you. All right.
He already did.
Oh, sweet. Look at that. Appreciate you so much, man. Welcome. I can't remember if it's your second or your third year, though. Some of you guys, it's your third year, but there's only a couple of you.
Whoa. Where'd Blind Archer go? Blind Archer disappeared.
I didn't touch it.
Who moved it over?
You didn't touch it, did you? No, I didn't touch it.
What the what?
What happened?
We go to completed tab. Someone moved it over. It was not me because I have not touched these.
Literally, we weren't touching them.
Someone marked it as complete.
No, we definitely didn't.
It's in the completed tab.
I know what I'm saying. Like, I don't think any of us did. I think it glitched.
Okay, well, that's even less cool if that's the case. Sorry, Blind Archer.
We've got you now.
I caught it.
Refresh that sucker, Scotty. Second year. Okay, cool. Aiden says, just signed up. How to submit the free team review. I'll send you the direct link right now, Aiden. Appreciate you, man. All right. There you go. There's the link. Okay. Who's up now? We've got Concrete Steak. Sean, appreciate you, man. We got you all submitted here. We're ready to go. Sean Hartley from the live stream. Sean, we appreciate you. Welcome to the family, my man. This was a team that Sean inherited. He says it's the first Dynasty team he's ever had, and he inherited this team as well. And so keep that in mind as we're doing this.
I can't really pronounce that. Let us know if you're in the stream, man.
How is it? You've got to give me the backstory on your name because every time I read it, it makes my brain want to skip a beat. Like,
Relentless.
what's up, Dennis? Good to see you. Dalton says, Avery, send me the voucher. No, I'm not allowed to. That's Nathan's thing. Nathan's got it taken care of. Okay. Stairway to Evans is your name here. Again, first Dynasty team. It's an orphan. You got a good orphan, my friend. Oh my gosh.
That's good.
This is nice. Okay, Hertz McCarthy. It's a 12-team Superflex start 10. So this is domain rules. So Sean, for reference, this is the rule set we're the most familiar with in Dynasty. This is honestly, in our opinion, the best rule set, most balanced rule set, and has the best gameplay. Hertz McCarthy is a 6 is fine. Almost a 7. He did say, so I've tried targeting Judkins. He wants quality young running backs in return and not Jacobs. Well, I wouldn't trade Judkins right now for Jacobs on your team anyway because you have a contending team. But looking at your running backs, Achane, Jacobs, Connor, Jones, and Eckler, that's a 6 as well. And it's honestly a good 6 for contending. Like, really nice contending running back room. Lamb, Brown, McLaurin, Mike Evans, Mooney, Pierce, Mims. It looks like it's a 6, right?
6, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Kelsey's a 2.
Yep. Kelsey, Goddard, maybe a 3. Goddard looked okay last night, by the way.
He had a good day.
Yeah.
He always has great days.
I would assume
he's a good tight end. There's just no volume there, which is why some of those guys end up playing big time.
Whoa. Let's not start blaspheming here. How many times did he throw the ball last night? Let's fact check.
23. And again, just like last year, dead last in passing attempts.
No, right now they're first in passing attempts.
That is true.
Second.
Everybody else has that is more true.
23 would still be
23 is more than 22.
It is more than 22. It would yeah, okay. He was 19 for 23, dude. Like,
oh, they're very efficient.
Pass the ball.
Which again is the only that they're very efficient. Is why it's a miracle that Smith and AJ Brown can even be remotely productive at any given time.
Here's the thing. They're not going to be able to run over all the teams they want to like they did last night this year. So I'm telling you, they won't.
I mean,
and when they get to that point, I mean, dude, they were in a shootout with the Cowboys. Like,
until they weren't. And then they just, here's the thing. If they are in the lead,
they honestly were running the ball when they had the lead.
If they are in the lead heading into the second half like they were yesterday, they will run the ball, and they will only run the ball. Like, that's literally all they'll do. It'll be like a 70-30 split, because that's what they did yesterday. They did that all last season. Their whole goal is to be in the lead heading into the half, and then if they are in the lead heading into the second half, they will not pass the ball.
The owner of RJ Harvey says he'll entertain a trade involving AJ Brown. I'm not sure I'd be interested in that one, to be honest with you. Let's look at here and give you hopefully some ideas here. He said Addison. He did say talking with someone to trade Brian Robinson for pick swaps, a vet running back, and Mooney.
All that to say, if you want to sell Devonta Smith low in the Flock League, then just reach out to me.
Addison's on the table, but wants 2026 first and would be great addition with JJ. So I actually wouldn't target Addison with JJ here. We don't love stacking wide receivers in the same team. Oh wait, you don't have JJ. You don't have JJ, right? This is Stairway to Evans.
Yeah, he is.
JJ McCarthy. I'm an idiot. There's 2 JJs in the Vikings. I'm stupid. JJ. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad, honestly. I don't mind that at all, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to get him. So let's start by giving you some moves here, honestly. Let's tell you what our ideas are for your moves here. In terms of your quarterback room, I mean, I think you're in fine shape. You definitely need a quarterback 3. I would give him Geno as a target here. You can get him as a throw-in on a trade. So.
Oh, it's well-rounded.
Yeah.
All right, what's your first move? McCarthy, down tier.
Yeah, we can do a down tier from McCarthy. We're going to do an up tier from 2 of his depth running backs, Connor, Jones, and Eckler. We're going to take 2 of those guys in up tier.
Austin Eckler.
And then can we leave a comment that just, basically what I want to tell you here, Sean, is like your 26 first, you can move it in season to get a guy if you want to. So
are we pivoting off of Evans?
I don't know. He's a good contending piece.
He has a Terry and an Evans. I would rather, it's unpopular, but I would rather get Flowers. Feel better about Flowers.
A contending team, though?
I mean,
I'd rather start
Flowers
Evans.
doesn't not score points.
No, I know, but he scores less points
True.
than Evans by a
But-
pretty wide margin.
But Evans has hammy issues.
I guess. I feel like that raises or lowers his
You
ceiling.
want
by
to,
a
you can
little
stick with
bit,
Evans.
a
That's
little bit.
fine.
I like Evans.
All right. Would you rather have Sutton or Evans?
Evans. Still Evans. I mean, if Evans is healthy, like he has not shown signs of drop off yet. So
Moved Terry Flowers.
why though? Terry's gonna score more
Because they're both
points.
depreciating assets.
Yeah, but I'm honestly okay with it on this team.
All right, what's the third move you want to make?
Okay, I'll come up with something. I don't want to do this. Well, why don't we just package? Why don't we just go from like Terry
down
to
tier
Zay
from HM.
Flowers? Okay, down tier from HN. I'm fine with it. Yeah, honestly, or pivot to Oh, yeah, you can pivot to Hampton. Let's do that.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Omarion.
All right.
You're furiously typing. How are you?
So, and he did say, ain't it age though? Maybe 2 years in the team's wash, or am I ignorant? Not necessarily here. You might have to reload. I still think you can sell Terry. Or here's the thing, man. Like, I would rather hold those guys and make sure you are contending. Because here's the thing, there's a decent chance you might not contend this year if some injuries happen or something like
Yeah,
that.
hold all your future picks for me.
And then you can sell those guys midseason. You can get more for them, I think. Eventually you will have to sell them. And so if you're a little bit worried about that as well, then what you can do is you can do what Nathan said. I mean, again, that's not what Nathan says is not wrong. My inclination in Dynasty is just to go balls to the wall, contend, and then deal with it later. And usually it works out for me. But you could pivot from like one of Terry McLaurin and Mike Evans to like a younger asset like Zay Flowers or something like that. So.
Yeah, just food for thought. Okay, James Conner, Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler up tier. I think Chuba and Kamara are guys that we would be very happy with. Did he just say bringing the boom? You hear that?
I wonder if that was from last
For
year.
down tiering from JJ McCarthy, let's go to Goff, Penix, Dak, that value range, whichever one's going to be available there. And then third move. Oh, yeah. Third comment, by the way. Don't panic with AJ Brown. He'll be fine. Do not sell him low. And then that wide receiver, just another wide receiver addition that would be nice for this team. See if you can get like an olive. So Goff, Hampton, Chuba, and Chris Olave are going to be targets for this team.
So to answer some of your questions here, Sean, I'm not sure any of the moves that you threw out, like the RJ Harvey move. I'm not really wanting Harvey on this team, especially for AJ Brown. Addison for
No
a
way.
first.
Yeah.
I guess I'd be okay with getting Addison for a first if you sent your first and got Addison, but yeah, I mean, I'm not, again, Nathan said hold your first. I kind of lean hold your first as well. And so honestly, you know, the moves we made you, the moves we gave you, JJ McCarthy down tier there.
Nice thing is you're playing with house money this year because this is an orphan. So
Ricardo says no vids this week. Probably it's too late now. We couldn't record. We didn't have a studio. As you can see, we're in our new studio now, and so we will be able to record vids again next week. But this week, sorry, we didn't get anything done because we didn't have a place to record anything. So we didn't want them to be bad quality. So we're back next week. I think you guys will like the in-season Dynasty content we've got coming for you. So we are backs. Don't worry. We are not going away.
all right, CK, you're up next, my man.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
CK's team name is Made in London.
Yep. And who else? We got Blind Archer in the queue. We've got I Relentless in the queue. And again, y'all, if you want to get in the queue and have your team reviewed tonight before the game, we are in full swing doing these team blueprints for you. Again, I got the link that I just posted in here in the comments. The annual Mother Flocker tier with code DOMAIN does get you a free blueprint. That is the best offer that we have for you. And it's going to get you our weekly infinite blueprint as well, a new blueprint for your team every single week. And so check it out at the link below. Again, annual Mother Flocker tier code DOMAIN will get you a free live blueprint tonight. But also you can buy an a la carte blueprint tonight if you're just wanting, or if you're an existing customer, of course, get your blueprints. All right.
All right. So CK's team is actually an 8-team league. So you're going to have a good amount of depth here. It's going to look like good depth, but it's not really going to matter that much. Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence, and a 1 QB 8-team is honestly, that's like a 3 or a 4.
Yeah.
We'll go 3. And then Saquon, Derrick Henry, James Cook, Tracy, ETN. That's going to be like a 6. BTJ, Amon-Ra, London, Tet, Waddle, Golden is an 8. It's awesome. I'll give you, gosh, what are you in the power rankings at wide receiver number 1? I'll give you a 9. Tyler Warren is going to be a 6 and an 8 team. Thanks. What flavor is this? No, mine's fruit punch. Is that one for you? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So 3, 6, 9, 6. Isn't that nice? We're gonna go wide receiver factory here. Contend, reload. The grades are 3, 6, 9, 6. Scott. Okay, so looking at some of the areas that I think we could get better here. The nice thing about this format is this is a start 8 league. Like stretching. So we really do have the flexibility to up tier here. Upside is everything in this league format. Your depth does not matter.
He said, can't upgrade at QB. Who should I package with Caleb to maybe get an elite QB? Question.
I would package your wide receiver depth. I would package Waddle to go get like Jalen Hurts.
He did say this league's a non-PPR, by the way. I don't know if you caught that.
A non-PPR? Okay. Wow. So running backs. Okay, running backs are the name of the game in this league.
Yeah.
Running backs are your key to success in this league.
Which is why he has great running backs, I would assume. Honestly, he might have too many non-big play wide receivers. I mean, BTJ is a great wide receiver in this format. Fantastic. Yep.
But like I would trade Amon-Ra for Nico.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, I wonder like how much like points per game and standard, like what their difference is.
Yep.
I want to look. So Amon-Ra was still the wide receiver 3 last year. Oh wait, sorry. No, it wasn't. Last year, Amon-Ra, he was the wide receiver 3 last year in standard. Like BTJ was the wide receiver 4. Terry was the wide receiver 5. Terry's a good one in the format. Mike Evans. Last year,
I'll give you Terry.
Yeah, Terry's a great target.
Yeah, we're not going to trade away any of your running backs at all.
Yeah.
So we'll pivot from Waddle, and again, I'll just add in the comments. Feel free.
We could
to
actually
package Waddle with Caleb to up tier QB.
No, I mean, I think we can trade away running backs. I think we can package Bill and Travis Etienne.
In an 8 team?
You don't think you're getting any?
No, team, no way.
All right.
This is an 8 team start 8. You're only
starting
64 guys.
My guess would be somebody's still excited about Corey Cross-Kamara in this league, but
Let us know how your league values JCM and Travis Etienne and what you think you could get there. I mean, feel free to package those guys in up tier if you can, but I'm assuming those guys are not super highly sought after, but it could change given the non-PPR format. Since they are just running backs. I would take. Do you want to take Tracy and Cook and up tier?
yeah, you could also do that. I don't know. Cook's kind of great in this format. This is kind of Cook's format, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the format where he doesn't really need the floor because none of the running backs have the floor. It's the receiving. So
Yeah.
honestly, Barkley, Cook, and Henry are elite. I mean, you could try to upgrade Tracy to.
So we've got Nico, your one wide receiver target there, and then Terry as another, and then another running back target is basically just going to be a carry machine. So honestly, you could go for Breece Hall.
Yeah. The guy who has Hurts would be interested in Bill. I freaking knew it, dude. I mean, like, even in 18, I know they're irrelevant to us, but but people
honestly unbelievable to me.
But you remember, like, when we played in an 18 Dynasty League, we were obsessed with those lower players. We knew everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I do think the people that I think they're still sickos. Yeah, I would and you mentioned Hurts. I mean, throw Bill into any quarterback here to go get Hurts especially in a standard league. Oh my gosh.
Ridiculous.
Please do that. I mean, Hurts scores touchdowns on touchdowns on touchdowns. Devonta Smith scoring. I love.
He'll have great weeks for you. He always does. You'll be fine.
This sucks. It just sucks.
For every bad week you get from Devonta Smith, you get one where he gets 20 plus. So that's just kind of what he does.
Honestly, I'm glad it happened against
he's very similar to Addison. Addison's like
he's better than
the
Addison,
exact same
thing.
Production, not talent. Production.
I know. I'm just saying if he was on the Vikings, can you imagine how many score? It would be the best wide receiver in the league. It would be close. Yeah.
Imagine if AJ Brown weren't in this offense, really.
I know.
Oh well, we've seen Devonta Smith with no AJ Brown in the offense.
I'm gonna say it could be worse. AJ Brown owners had it worse last night than Devonta Smith owners. I mean, that's rough.
No, Devonta got twice the amount of catches.
I know, dude. Not saying much, but yeah, it's rough. All right. So good. Yeah, definitely try that. Definitely try for her. Definitely, definitely throw Bill in there for some Hurts deals. He said, non-PPR, would you trade an elite wide receiver for elite QB straight up? I'm not opposed to that. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that.
Yeah, go for it.
I would do that. And you have enough elite talent.
I mean, I guess it depends on what elite wide receiver, quote unquote, you would be moving off of for an elite quarterback.
I would like to adjust his team grade.
And it would have to be one of your top guys.
I think his running backs are 7 in this format.
Okay.
So I do think we bump him up a little bit.
What is he in the power ranking?
3rd.
3 of 8.
Yeah. But again, these are based on the rankings are based on PPR rankings. So I would have these guys all ranked a little bit higher in a standard league. So, but yeah, because the number 2, yeah, like the number 2 ranked running back room is Hampton, Achane, and then Judkins. So, I mean, I think the depth here. And number 1 is Gibbs, Genty, Jacobs. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Gibbs and Genty in this format's a cheat code. Yeah, you could definitely try the elite QB route as well. And so I would see.
Non-PPR is crazy, dude.
Yeah, it is crazy. But honestly, I mean,
it honestly is just a disincentive to wide receivers, and honestly kind of keeps them from being hyper valued like they are in Dynasty right now. So
if you've got people who consume Dynasty content and from a PPR standpoint, you can use it to take advantage.
You can really work them.
Yeah.
All right, we got Blind Archer up next.
All right, appreciate you, CK. If you have any questions, let us know. Obviously, we'll have the blueprint over to you tomorrow. But Blind Archer, you are up, my friend. I got the link in the comments if you guys want to get your team reviewed tonight. Before we watch the Chiefs and the Chargers face off, good to have a plan for your dynasty.
Do they play at 8 or 8:15?
8.
Oh,
So we have an hour.
Dude,
Wow.
I have those Costco chicken meatballs at home. I'm gonna freaking
Ooh,
hammer them when I get
nice.
home. I'm like very excited because I'm really hungry
That
right
good.
now.
I
So I'm
like.
starting to think about food. Don't Puka the Bear is gonna be the team name here.
Yeah.
This is 2 pint conversion league name.
Nice.
So 12 team super flex, 1 PPR, 0.75 tight end premium. A little extra bonus there. Little extra. Jaden Daniels, Kyler Murray at quarterback is going to be like, honestly, that's an 8. Josh Jacobs, James Cook, Tony Pollard, Javonte Williams, who is a very relevant flex option now.
Extremely relevant, yeah.
Pretty crazy. He was like the number 1 guy. I was like, I saw him get the goal line touch, and I was like, whoop, in my rest of the season, somebody blowing off fireworks.
Is that not something hitting the window?
Where's our fire?
Oh. Okay. Yeah, somebody is blowing off fireworks.
Javonte Williams, I'm literally going to move up like 3 by ROS.
Yeah.
I
mean, you have to.
Jacobs, Cook, Pollard, Javonte. Anyways, I got distracted. That's going to be like a solid 6. Jamar Chase, Puka, Travis Hunter. Honestly, running back could be a 5. It's between a 5 and a 6. Jamar Chase, Puka, Travis Hunter, Higgins, Rice, Evans. I'll give you a 10. You have Chase and Nakua, and then you have great depth after that. And then Colson Levin's a 6. So we're going to go wide receiver factory here. Contend, reload. Going to be a top contender here. You got to be number 1 in the power rankings, right? If you're not number 1 in the power rankings, then the site really is dead. And you have all your future draft capital. So looking pretty good here, man. Number 1 comment for this team: don't make any moves that don't objectively improve the production upside of your starting lineup. What are ways that this team could get better? Well, looking at wide receiver, you have Chase, Puka, Hunter, Higgins, Rice, Evans, and Kupp. That's 7 startable wide receivers. 1 of them is out for the first 6 weeks. I just flipped you guys off. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I decided to put my index finger down.
Public apology for that one.
Yep, one of you guys is out. One of them is out for 6 games. You only have 5 spots total that you can start wide receivers in every single week. So let's take Kupp and we'll go for we'll go for a running back. We'll take Cooper Kupp. I'm comfortable doing that even with Rashee Rice being out. We'll go other position. Comment number 2 on this team: get a cheap QB3 like Geno or Stafford to complete your quarterback room. Next move here. Okay, there are a couple things that we could do. As a top contender, do you want Loveland on this team as your top tight end?
No.
Okay.
Not right now.
Are we moving to Kittle?
Yeah.
Are we up tiering to Warren?
No, I'll move to Kittle. Especially if now the CMC's
All right, we'll
up in
take
the air. I mean,
Loveland.
frick.
We'll take Loveland, and we will pivot to George Kittle, just getting a proven guy here. And then our third move.
He's a guy that has Kittle wants an arm and a leg. So,
All right,
Warren,
try
just pivot.
try Warren.
Try
You can
pivot.
also try Laporta.
Yep.
Third move here, a couple of options. Do you want to stick with Jacobs and Cook? Do you want to up tier from one of those guys? Do you want to down tier from Kyler to get an upgrade at running back? Or do you want to stick with Daniels and Kyler because he has a
no,
good team?
I think you down tier from Kyler here. I think you Daniels. So down tier from Kyler to
Baker.
yeah, Baker's down tier.
Just a BB down tier.
Sadly, Dak only had like 8 points.
Yeah, I know. It's because Javonte had the 2 goal line carries. So if he had 2 touchdown passes in the red zone, he had like 15. But 16.
Yeah. Oh well.
Dak will be fine. With Dak's passing volume, he's gonna be fine.
I think so.
He'll be fine.
I'm
I'm not
with
worried
you.
about it. So 2 running back targets. Let's go. Honestly, you have Jacobs and Cook. Let's get you Derrick Henry, or let's get you Kamara even cheaper since you're moving Cooper Kupp for another position. You can go Monty, you can go Connor, you can go Kamara. all kind of in that lower value range, and then Derrick Henry's the guy that you'd pay a premium for. But third and final move here, or third and final comment for this team. No need to move any future draft capital for now. Hold it until at least mid-season. At least mid-season, really.
Yeah.
I don't force moving off of your future draft capital unless you absolutely have to. And I don't think you have to with as good of a team as you have right here. So let us know if you have any questions on this, man. Kyler down to your level and pivot. Cooper Kupp other position. Baker, Henry, Kamara, and Tyler Warren will be your targets.
Yep, we appreciate you, Blind Archer. Welcome back, man. We loved having you last year. If you have any other questions or comments for us right now in the chat, I'm watching for you. So we appreciate you a ton, dude. Relentless is here. Bump. Swifty is projected negative 520 points right now. They said Sleeper is like really glitching out.
Oh, really?
I wonder if somebody hacked it.
That would be hilarious. Someone hacked it and did that.
Weird, all the Flock League projections are still the same. Mine are still extremely low now. Dumb.
All right, Relentless, here we go, man.
Rock and roll.
Team is Jamar Lago. It's already marked. It already moved over. I don't know. That was tripping me out because I saw it up there for you. Is it because stream mode's buggy?
Yeah, I don't know. All right,
Who's marking these as complete? What the heck? Can you check the completed tab, Avery, and make sure that there are not usernames in there that we don't recognize that maybe were submitted and we didn't know about it?
Yep, I got you.
Okay.
We did first. We have done all of these.
Okay. It's bizarre. All right, Jamar Lago. I have a trade offer of J-Mo Downs and Demario Douglas in a second for Garrett Wilson, and I don't know if I do it or not. Also wondering how I can upgrade running back with what I currently have. This is J-Mo Downs and junk for Garrett Wilson. In a 16-team start 9, that depth does matter, but let's look at how good your team is before we're like, yeah, you should make that move. But again, think that second in a 16 team is way less valuable.
Yeah.
Way less valuable. Oh my gosh. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Your wide receiver would be Chase, AJ Brown, Hunter, and Garrett Wilson in your flex, dude.
It's also, yeah. It's
holy crap.
That's ridiculous.
Comment number 1 for this team. Try to exploit the need for depth in this league and get some crazy up tiers. That Garrett Wilson move is a steal.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. That's
okay. So now let's grade out your current team before we make that move. Baker Mayfield, Trevor Lawrence. This is a 2 QB and a 16-team 2 QB. Holy crap. I mean, I got to give you a 6 there. I got to give you a little bit of a bonus because you have 2 very, very startable QBs in a 16 team. Every starting quarterback in the league will be starting on Sundays. A lot of teams in a 16 team in a super flex will be going without a second QB.
Yeah, your grades here are a 6 at quarterback, a 4 at running back, a 9 at wide receiver, and a 7 at. Well, I mean, well-rounded. Well, actually, wide receiver. Actually, very good team here. Very, very good team.
Well-rounded or wide receiver?
I said wide receiver.
You said wide receiver. Cool. I thought you said well-rounded.
I didn't, and then I said wide receiver.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so his picks are, he has 2 firsts in 2027 as well. Yeah. Comment number 2 for this team. I mean, the desperation for QBs in this league format is kind of insane. Like, just Just hold Baker and Lawrence and stick with those guys. I also wouldn't break the bank for a third option because, again, a lot of your league mates are going to be heading in every single week without a startable second QB option at least. So don't overpay for a third guy that's going to be sitting on your bench.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
It'll be way too pricey. So time for trades.
Okay. Well, I like the one he has, but after he makes that trade, I mean, you
pivot from Hawk to Kittle.
Yeah, let's do that. Lawrence and Baker, I feel like you kind of have to hold both of those guys.
Yeah, I told him to hold both of them. Comments.
I don't know. You need a better running back too, obviously.
Yeah, we could take Etienne and Sampson and up tier.
Yeah, good. You still need a 3 there.
Yeah, well, let's take.
Whereas it sits, if you could have a 2 and a 3 there. If we see by
okay,
Sunday that Etienne and Sampson.
If you cannot pull off that Garrett Wilson move, then you can move Josh Downs and get a running back.
We need some conditional moves.
So
for sure, yeah.
Conditional. Running back, Josh Downs.
Yeah.
Okay, so up tiering from Etienne and Sampson and getting a running back for Josh Downs. Kamara and Montgomery. Boom. Another idea.
What on earth was that? Bell.
The fact that we both noticed it at the same time, we have like the shortest attention spans of all time.
Like it kind of made the sound of like a bug.
Yeah, I think that was that little cardboard. I don't know what it came from.
I don't know
where it went. Cotton Eye Joe, but
I was gonna say it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe.
All right, so Chuba, Kamara, and David Montgomery will be your targets here. Going heavy running back here. Again, that'll be my number one comment for this team. Top priority is just getting a little more security at QB heading into the season.
Yeah, I'm with.
Let us know if you have any questions on this, man. Super unique. Love the 16 team. Love your roster as a 16 team. This is an amazing roster. Number one in the power rankings for a reason. You've done a great job building this. And I would be expecting to probably dominate your league this season with Jamar Chase, Hampton, AJ Brown, Hawkinson, potentially Kittle. But yeah, well done.
All right, I realize if you have any questions in the comments, let us know. But we appreciate you becoming an annual, man. Very happy for you, and we're happy to have you. So if you have any questions, you can let us know, of course. But great. I mean, really great. Very, very. All right. That, appreciate you. That, my friends, we have a trade question from Not Luck, Just Bucky here. Josh Allen and TJ Hawkinson, or Justin Herbert and Brock Bowers. So you're down tiering from Allen to Herbert, and you're getting Bowers on top. You're sitting away Hawk. Even 12-team start, 9 PPR. I mean, it's an even trade, so.
12-team Dynasty, 2 QB.
Obviously, the down tier from Allen to Herbert's a big one.
I don't know why I'm so easily taking the Allen side here, but
Interesting.
I'm taking the Allen side.
Wow, I'm surprised about that.
I just think
because you'd rather just
the insulation that lies in Josh Allen in a superflex league, in a 12-team superflex league, as opposed to the
closed.
as opposed to the.
All right, I put Igbuka in the deal too. If you get Igbuka back with it, I'm good with it.
Yeah, that's when it would be worth.
Then they won't do that, so that's totally fine.
I mean, yeah, I like Josh Allen there. So,
all right, we have about 45 minutes until game time. So, appreciate you guys jumping in. Obviously, on a normal Friday night, we won't have NFL games, and so we will just do longer Dynasty live stream when necessary. But yeah, next week we will have the Dynasty videos back because we actually have a place to record them now. So we will be doing 2 Dynasty videos next week. Keep an eye out Monday. I want to release a Dynasty video Monday. I haven't told Nathan this yet, but we should have a video for you in pretty short order after the first wave of NFL games. And so be on the lookout for that. We are going to be interested to see how the in-season Dynasty content goes this year. But of course, we're not stopping. This is what we love is Dynasty. So we appreciate you guys. We will be back Monday. We're supposed to do Tuesdays for Dynasty in season. So we'll probably be back on Dynasty Tuesday and hopefully have a video for you Monday. That way we can talk about everything after all the games. So we'll plan on Tuesday live stream, but we'll definitely have a video for you early next week. So 2 videos next week per usual. All right. We love you guys. We appreciate you. And we will see you with a live stream and a video early next week. Peace out.
See you guys.